Yeah, again, a great night for Wheaton football. I thought for our first two home games this year that we've had awesome environments. I thought a lot of people showed up. The crowd was loud and into it from the get-go. Really want to just thank everyone who came out tonight to support the Thunder for doing so. Made for a really fun Saturday night. Big thought on the game. Augie is a heck of a football team. We knew that was going to be the case going in. Um, we had some experience with them a year ago where we realized just how good they are, how motivated that group is. And they came in here with an axe to grind this evening. I thought they were well prepared. They're a really well coached football team. Is the best opponent that we've played so far this year, and I thought the physicality was representative of what high end CCIW football is and what to expect on a Saturday evening. One of the big things that we've been pushing as a team is to burn the script as we go into a Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. I think sometimes that you can get this idea in your mind about what the game should go like or what to expect. And it's really counterproductive to do that. It's so important to play this game one snap at a time. And so when I think about the resilience that showed up in our team tonight, it was a product of exactly that. We got to play the game moment by moment, play by play. Our challenge to our players is to do their 111th, to do their job, snap in and snap out, and be relentless to the absolute best of their ability. So I think when we look at why we were able to be resilient tonight and keep responding when there's a challenge put in front of us, it's due to that, and that being the way that we're wired. It was really encouraging to see that group just kind of take the reins of the need to continue to be resilient. There's some things where we didn't fit some runs correctly, where we missed the opportunity to be in some gaps or miss some tackles at the point of attack. And it can be a frustrating thing to deal with sometimes and have to continue to come in and keep pounding the rock. But I thought that position group did a great job of that. And one of the things that we talked about in our season preview was just that group was going to be able to get after the quarterback. They were able to do that in some clutch moments that put Augie behind the chains and ended up being the difference in the game tonight.
Tonight was definitely a dogfight, and it's about taking everything one rep at a time and just playing within yourself and doing your job, nothing more, nothing less. And I think there's been a lot of learning and growing from last year. I mean, last year, if you watched our games, we were in a lot of tough, close situations like that, and we didn't always have the best response. But putting ourselves in situations like that during practice and just always having the right mentality on game day. Well, it took me a minute to realize that I was in on a sack. If you play the clip back, you'll definitely see me stand there, and then probably 5 seconds later, go. But I think Peter's sack was probably the sack of the night. Peter made a great play. Well, there's a lot of growth that can come from this game. Fortunately, we were on the right side of it, but you still have to learn and grow the same way as if we had lost. And next week, we know we have a big one, and we know that it's going to come down to the line, and we just got to do our job. Everyone's 111th.
A lot of the credit, goes to the O line. They lead the way. It always starts with them. So I mean, they did a great job, but the coaches really challenged us to always respond. Like it's about how we respond. We knew coming to this game that it'd be a dogfight, and we knew it was going to be they weren't going to roll over, and so we embraced that, and we didn't let our thinking is always forward thinking. We always think about the next play, so we don't let the past kind of dictate how we respond, and that's what we did tonight. Yeah, it's definitely embedded in our off seasons, our workouts in the off, like those 6 a.m. days, the spring ball, fall camp. I think it's also in our response that like when one of us gets going, we all get going, and like when Seth makes a big play, that we all get happy as offense, and someone else gets motivated to make a big play. And so I think that the next play response really comes from loving each other and just wanting to prove it for the guy next to you. That connection's coming along really well. A lot of guys were here this past summer throwing with him, and obviously we have a pretty new receiving core, and Ben's a new quarterback. But I think we're all really tight on and off the field, and that's made a big that translates to the field a lot, and so that's definitely helped us out there just do our thing.